Morning, Cassie. Ah, I gotta. Whew. What was that? That was easy. Oh. What up? Who else is in there? So far away. Fun. Cassie, good morning. I get this a little closer. Go lay down, Howie. Go. Go lay down. You've been clinging to me all week. What? Ah. Oh, man. So, I'm a little rough around the edges. It's been actually a bad week, rough week. So, anyway, weather sucks. I don't like winter. Just done. I'm ready right to spring right now. So, that's just, I'm ready. Skip the holidays, whatever. Just go right to spring. I'm good. Ugh. Now you lay down. Oh, man. I'm hurt and I gotta figure something out here. Those didn't get done. Alright. I get my leg up. Don't get old. Anyway. I'm not walking around. I'm hurting now. Actually, it's pretty good this morning. Getting better. Updates. Let's see what. Monday, I ended up getting the flu, and it hit fast. That's here. I got the aches and pains in all my joints, like that. It's like all of a sudden. I don't know. It was around noon. I was like, "What the heck?" Just going up and down the stairs while all my knees were hurting, my hips were. I'm like, it was like crazy. So I took like an Excedrin, and it was like an hour or two. I started getting the shakes, chills. Went next door and laid on the dojo mats while I had to ring somebody up. Closed a little early, so sorry if anybody came toward close. It was like 4:30. I couldn't. I had to get home. I think I just passed out, slept, drank a boatload of water, PRER. My body was aching. I had no cold, no sore throat, no nothing. It's kind of a weird flu. Not nausea. Just, I feel like I got hit by a truck. And then Tuesday morning, got up, soaked in the tub at like 6 in the morning with Epsom salt. And my leg hurt more. But I just thought it was part of the flu. and it just got kind of worse. My foot, my leg was below my knee was swollen, and then it got red. Whatever. I'm like, well, that's weird. And pretty much the flu was gone by Tuesday evening. Not my leg though. The pain was increasing. I posted a picture on my page, and so a number of people said cellulitis. I'm like, all right, I kind of heard that. What the hell's that? Google it. I'm like, well, I didn't scratch myself. I don't have a tire wound or something like a bacteria, like an infection. Other than my fingers cracking and a couple paper cuts in my hands, but I don't know. And it was excruciating. And I was taking Tylenol, I think, throughout the day. Bad, I couldn't sleep. Pain. Wednesday morning, soaked my foot in like freezing cold water with Epsom salt, and try to reduce swelling. And then would end up taking Aleve, and Excedrin, probably the two that work for me. Tylenol doesn't seem to do shit. I ended up going to do maintenance Wednesday morning, and I ended up calling the doctors because a lot of people said that's dangerous, cellulitis, or whatever. I'm like, all right. So I got a doctor's appointment later in the afternoon. Went in. First thing to do is rush me pretty much down to radiology, do an ultrasound. Didn't have a blood clot, so thank goodness. And based it on cellulitis, and I got a prescription. Picked it up right after I left the hospital Wednesday evening, and I don't know. It was rough. I ended up doing some maintenance Thursday morning. I'm my one man show doing the maintenance, so yeah, it's getting better. But my toes were ready to blow, and my skin was so red. It was like on fire. I said it's like having. I felt like I had broken glass in my foot and my leg, and I couldn't even hardly walk. Like Wednesday night, Thursday morning, get the bathroom. As soon as I got out of bed, if your leg, keep my leg out late. As soon as I put my leg down, like it was a rush of blood. Everything shot down to the bottom of my leg, and man, that pain. Oh, yeah, I don't ever want this again. Whatever it is. So it's been a long week, and I'm like, had to cancel appointments. I ended up get my van brakes done. That was supposed to have been done Tuesday. Supposed to have a meeting. So I'm gonna look at the building. Another guy wants a barter on that 375. I gotta get a hold of him. Look at the do some electric or something, which is not gonna be nowhere near enough to pay for the tank, but something. Something else I had to cancel. Yeah, I haven't shaved. Usually it's gotten a little long, but we're freezing. 0 degrees, stupid weather right now. So yeah, it's been I didn't get much done at home. Nothing that I normally would do here. So there's stuff needs to be done here. I started working on getting the basement tried to organized. Sold the I was supposed to meet the guy Thursday to pick up the 110 gallon that I sold over there finally. Now he wants me to help install it, switch out the 75. And I'm like, oh, I don't really want to. I need the money, so it looks like I'll be doing it. Unfortunately, I was like, I can't do much now. Oh, and then I got to take fish to the custom tank that I did in the wall divider. So, yeah, that's gonna be Monday because Monday is the only day it's not supposed to be snowing and blizzard, and this is east side. So, I could drain the 165 once I get all those fish out of there for his tank, and I got 2 30-gallon breeders. Then I can start whatever's left in the 10 gallons, bring over here, I guess. Um, and get that blower unplugged. Um, so Monday's going to be, whew, I'm going to try to be here. I don't think I got any fish here. I think they're all over there that's going in this tank. So I have to go straight there. I gotta get like by 7 in the morning, bag up, got an hour to bag everything. Probably about 6:30 in the morning. Fly east, unload, put all this fish away. Hopefully my foot, swelling my toes. I can't touch. Like I just touched the table leg last night. I went to eat, and man, oh, it's so painful. Yeah, and then I got a doctor's appointment like 11:30ish, west side. So then I got a meeting at the building at 1 o'clock. Losing it, but I need to catch up. A lot of catching up to do. So enough about my woes. But it's been my life. I think Howie's starting to get squirrely. Being home, he's been enjoying. We've been on the couch for a whole week, for hours and hours at a time. One thing I watched was interesting was the drop or the for the FIFA football, soccer. That was a big to-do deal. Jeez. I gotta get my leg up. It started hurting. Too much pressure, you gotta keep it up. Bigger deal. Kevin Hart was kind of cringe. And whoever the rappers or whatever they were, I have no idea. They were terrible. Kevin Hart was reading line by line and tries to be funny, but I like him. But, and what's her name? I didn't care for her there either. I thought it should have been a little more professional on the world stage. But man, that soccer thing is big, massive. It is. Most people don't know that here in the States. I know mine's like family in Australia, whatever. I have a friend that's from Argentina. I mean, it's blood through and through. Is international like football, the World Cup, whatever it is. So I do have a friend going to those in the States. It's a big deal. So big money. But anyway, so right now our hours still are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 to 5, and Saturday 11 to 5. 4760 State Road, Cleveland, Old Brooklyn, 44109. Side street parking, I mean, there might be a space or two in the back, but that's closer to park on the side street. I do have some lady that rents a house or an apartment a couple doors down that is using my valuable parking space. Gets on my nerves. Yes, Vaughn. The Thompson size. I'm looking at them from my chair. They're an inch and a quarter or whatever. There's a few, not a lot left, but I do have some. I kind of like to have a couple of those, but I don't want no more stuff. Great fish, though. You know what? I'll get one in that 450. Get it big enough. They'll get nice and big in the 450, which is not big, but they get beautiful. Next thing you know, people are like, what's that fish? Can I buy that fish? Do you have any of those fish? When are you going to get some of those fish? It never fails. It's like, well, I had 1,000 of them for 10 years, and nobody bought them, and now they're all gone, and now everybody wants them. Welcome to the fish world. It's retail so stupid. I don't know why I've lost my voice. One thing about being sick Losing weight. I think I lost 5, 6, 7 pounds. I didn't eat. Didn't really eat like Monday. Tuesday, a half a bowl of oatmeal. And then I tried eating something I couldn't eat. Wednesday, same thing, barely ate. Thursday I started eating again, but sucks I can't have dairy, which I always have milk in the mornings because milk with this medication I'm on. So it's doxycycline or something, which is basically tetracycline sounds when I Googled it. So it's amazing what you can find out in Googling. These guys are friskies. A lot of fish didn't get fed. I usually do all the feeding. No worms. So I'm going to try to do that today. Poor guys. They had to go on a diet like me. But fish can do that. They don't have to eat all the time. Some are grazers, tropheus. Certain stuff are constantly grazing, but most fish can go some days without eating and survive. But help clean them out. So anyway, what else? Nothing kind of new stock in. We got dry goods last week. We have plenty of livestock in. Someone bought a boatload of tetras, I guess, yesterday. So I haven't been able to really look at everything, but we got cardinals, rummy nose, amazingly, green neons, regular neons, diamond tetras, longfin serpes. We have big black skirt tetras, which are stabilized, white skirt tetras. We have some medium bala sharks, 5-inchers, albino paradise grammies, which are really nice when they get adults and colored up. Those are downstairs. We don't have room up here, so a lot of stuff is downstairs, and we can bag up and bring stuff up. Either when you come in, you might have to be a little patient depending on how much you order or how many people are in the store. One guy will be up here monitoring the store, one guy is working hatcheries, taking care of stuff, and then he can bag fish. I gotta come up with well, there is some list right there from the orders that came in, so that they could base that on. So you can ask if we have certain things. We don't have flower horns, don't have Oscars, stuff like that, which brings up something I want to bring up. I can't take any fishing, really. There's been a number of people, I especially more than ever, I don't have the tanks like I had over there. I don't have all those 125s, 75s, whatever. I don't have any tanks to just sit on Oscars and big fish. They don't sell really. They cost me more money to have than they are worth. Unless I have somebody definitely looking for them, asking for them, and I could flip them quickly or use them on service or put them in that tank. And I'm kind of up in the air here, but he's been trying to unload some big albino Oscars. So if somebody wants some big Oscars, you can message me, and then I can put 2 to 2 together or whatever, and figure something out. But I just cannot afford to house massive size eating, pooping machines. No more. Here and there, I mean, I got some big Africans stuff, so we have large geos. That stuff more will sell, but they're not massive. They don't, an Oscar needs 50 gallons of, one Oscar needs 50 gallons of water. Some of these big, like a Midas or a big flower horn or anything like that, well, that needs a whole tank, a big tank all to its own. So, yeah, not a working. Howie, how could you be tired? You've been sleeping all week. Come on. I've slept enough. for the next 6 months. I don't usually get that much sleep. I don't know, but yeah, and I'm not. Anybody knows me. I'm not the one to be down and not doing anything. Um, Morning, Christina. Um, Me just not doing anything is, um, oh man, this is. I don't know what it is. It's probably now 3 weeks solid. I am undated. Just unbelievable spam calls, robocalls. They're even leaving messages on my voicemail on my phone. It is nuts. It is ridiculous. I want all these people dead. I do not value your lives. You're all scammers. I don't care. People might not agree with me. I don't care. I want the death penalty. Line them up. It's like the floodgates opened up. I'm getting ones for the business loan. I have a business loan. Then I didn't apply for no damn business loan. I don't need no damn business loan. It's like, man, if I just had the time and I was a lot smarter, I would try to reverse. Like, they offer me, like, they're saying I'm pre-approved for 160,000 up to 500,000. Some bullshit. I'd love to go in and somehow take the money from them. Somehow get it, like, do a reverse. And I would fly and show up their freaking door. Punch whoever runs the company right in the throat. Smash their nose. Face plant them right in their desk. Kick them out the window from whatever floor they're on. I love to be like a John Wick. Or I want to be John Wick, Denzel Washington, Equalizer, and a Punisher all in one. I want to be a hybrid of those three. I would have a field day. There would be a lot less bad people, evil criminals. Yeah, I would go on. Yeah, goodbye. Done. Yeah, we need one in every major city. Be a better thing. But yeah, I mean, it's all ours. I mean, it's just like, and they're not even coming up. Some of it comes up spam, but they're come up as local numbers. So you never know. And then I answer, and I'm like, oh, you can. And I'm afraid to press anything. You don't talk to anybody. And if I get somebody on, I go get ready to ream them, and they hang up automatically. Oh, the one that's just relentless for a while now is the Plan A, Plan B, Medicaid, Medicare, some shit. I'm approved. I don't even know what it is. Like, it's a. Hi, why are you calling me? And then I've pressed like to remove me from the list. I've talked to somebody in India and said, stop. Just take my number, gone. And they don't stop. And it's always a new. I blocked. There's hundreds of numbers blocked on my phone. And I have a problem with our federal government is I want to know where's the money. I read this stuff like Wall Street Journal or whatever business stuff and see the government finds some of these telemarketer robocallers illegally doing what they're doing, millions, 100 million, whatever. It's like crazy amount of money they find them. Where's that money go? So I look at it this way. The government wants them so they can find them and take the money. And that's money these scammers have taken from us, the public, especially elderly people. And there's a lot of that going on right now. There was just on in Westlake, an elderly lady was just lost thousands of dollars, and she's ready to put more money in the machine. She was getting scammed something crypto that, and they're at the gas station telling her like, "Ma'am, this is a scam." Oh, yeah. Minnesota, good luck with that. The scammers are offshore. It's hard to get anything back because laws don't apply there. Yeah, that's what the Westlake police chief was saying on the news yesterday, saying once you give them your money, and these elderly people are gullible and they care, or their grandkids, some bullshit. My uncle almost got taken a couple years ago here in Parma, or whatever, and his bank teller, she's like, Mr. Hale, something don't sound right. You shouldn't be doing this. You need to call your grandson and make sure whatever. And I called right there. Whatever. It turns out it was all scam. He's about to send $2,000-3,000 or something to him. Not him. Scammers, and you can't. That's why the ones are offshore. A laser guided Tomahawk missile right through their front door. Kill them all. And I say that live. I don't care. Kill them all. For them to just take from, people don't have much, or especially the elderly people taking advantage of them, life savings, they lose they don't have anything. They end up can't pay for their. I mean, it's how can you sleep at night? That's beyond evil, man. You're beyond evil. Yes, nap just burns me up. My mom, she's getting a little. She's 84, but she's known we just she does not answer the phone. If it's not us kids, grandkids, her family, sisters, or whatever, she don't answer the phone. If it's somebody, she just doesn't answer. I said, Mom, don't, and it's there's a lot of stuff. My nephew just hooked up a whole new alarm system and all that stuff, so I'm logged in. So now I'm going to watch cameras on her front and back door. My sister, probably my brother, so we all can keep an eye on her because she lives on her own. She's staying with my sister this weekend, whatever. So take care of your parents, grandparents, because there's people out there who will take care of their generosity or their them being gullible or whatever. So checks and balances, watch, take care of them. So even if they're afar, get a go fly over and put a Ring camera on their front door or whatever, and depending on what part, get a joint account, and then you go online, you can monitor, make sure nothing's any funny business. Lock the credit. You can lock your credit report. There's a lot of things. I could go into freaking consulting of all the craziness. Being in business as long as I have, I'm self-taught or learned a lot, in my many years. Yeah. It's unfortunate. But anyway, we heavily stocked. We still got some good plants, lots of fish, dry goods, stocked on food. We got some in-store specials. I don't know if some are still on, some I'm not sure. I'll have to look. I haven't been here most of the week, so I'm behind, way behind. At least my foot's starting to look normal. My toes, I said I got my had to get my brakes down my van. So I'm like, my one wasn't working. So hurry up, drop my van off. So that was over $1,000. New calipers, rotors, all around. It's like one thing after another. Good to see you guys. Let's see, mate. Aaron. Well, that's good. Everything's. I'm a little. I kind of remember a little bit of our conversation last Saturday. Um, UV light will help kill back bacteria, microbloom algae, and some parasite forms. Even ick, microbes, whatever. They'll zap them. So that's good. So see how it goes. And I think if I remember, I told you just get a couple angels or a couple hardy touchers or something and see how it goes. Everything's fine for like a week. No issues. Nothing pops up. Any abnormal behaviors, whatever, no visual issues, then you can start restocking slowly. Don't just blow in a bunch of fish. Oh, Christina, that was a Marina 360. Oh, there is probably a remote. I don't know if it works. It's stuck on one color. It's like 3 gallons, I think. I can't remember. Oh, oh my leg cramping up. I'm gonna stop over there, make sure everything's all right. That's still there, and then I'm calling it a day because I can't be on my feet long. I'm gonna go home and try to get some desk work, some homework done. I haven't done anything early at home either. Um, so my own tanks need clean, kinda. And then I'm gonna try to put the Christmas tree up, which we haven't done yet. But I'll look for it and I'll let you know. I'll bring it over here so it's over here. Um, Thanks, Aaron. I try to help as much as I can when I can. Thanks, Christina. So, anyway, yeah, my rants are definitely the robocallers, spam scammers calling like all hours. I mean, 12 hours a day. It's ridiculous. I don't have time, and like a lot of times I'm like, oh, and I'm like in the middle of something here at the doctor's or whatever. You could be half dead, and these freaking idiots are, you know, no care. So I don't care about their lives. Thank you, Aaron. Don't ever get cellulitis. It is not fun. The pain. I mean, I've endured some serious pain. I keep thinking about the angels. um, yeah, I don't know. It's up there in the top fives. In my life. But there's nothing to this day. Some people don't know. It was a few years ago now. Actually, it's when like COVID started. So I end up with shingles in my mouth. I still have. You can't tell, but I still have like nerve probably damage or something. My face is not 100%, but it started with shingles in my mouth. On a Saturday, I get this sharp pain, and I was like dying all night. Next day, Sunday, I ended up going to urgent care, and oh my gosh, yeah, shingles in the mouth. Who would ever thought? And what a nightmare. And then I end up in the ER the next morning. Took myself because I thought I was having a stroke. And long story short, I ended up with Bell palsy. And my whole face dropped. My eye was wide open for like a month. I had to get electric therapy like multiple times a week for like a month, 2 months. to get my face to go back and my muscles to. So, but that pain, I thought I was gonna die, and that's why it triggered the Bell palsy. The shingles in my mouth was the pain was so intense. It just boom let my side of my head go down, and that was rough. That was painful. So, yeah. She had Bell palsy. Yeah, I never hearing of it. It was another thing. I'm in the ER. The doctor's like, "Well, you'll look it up when you go home." I'm like, "Shit." Grab my pads, pull my phone out. And I'm like, "What's Bell palsy?" And I'm like, "Holy crap!" I'm like, "Well, it's good. I'm not." They rushed me to the back of the room, and I'm thinking this COVID thing just started, and I couldn't believe like 6 in the morning. There was just how I found out my well, I went to try to eat something, oatmeal, whatever, and it went down my face. I'm like, what's wrong with my face? And I went to the mirror. I'm like, oh, I'm having a stroke. And I rushed myself to the ER, and there's only one other couple in front of me. There was nobody in there. I was like, wow, this is weird. This COVID thing's going on, started, or whatever. And so I didn't know. I was like, I didn't know what the heck was going on. Like, young guy at the counters, like at ER, is like, this is above me. And he's like, yeah, I need blah, 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 blah. And nurse guy comes up and he says, yeah, we need bed one like now. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm done. I thought I was done. Game over. My life is over, pretty much. But yeah, it turned out all right. I am actually going to today. I have a bunch of. I buy tickets and they just sit on my desk for like a month, 2 months before I get them checked. The Ohio Lottery, stupid. It used to be easy just to go. You could scan them off to the app, whatever. I actually signed up on this thing and they had to have your face, pictures, all this shit. Yeah, I think it's up there, like 700 million or something with the Powerball. So yeah, I'll get one. I get like one or two here and there, and I get like Rolling Cash 5, Classic Lotto. I get some of the other ones. I think are less played and don't cost as much, or whatever. And hope I have better odds. I'm like, you know, if I could win $100,000, I'd be like giddy as can be. Whatever, $50,000 right now would get me out of a hole. But yeah, I love this clear right now. If I clear $250,000, man, my life would be much better off. So I'm not asking for millions, 500 million. I'd take it, no denying it. But yeah, I'm just trying to hit. Now that Lucky for Life is the one I've had good luck with, winning like a couple bucks here, $10, more like often. It's $2, but that one, it's lucky for you get paid. Damn, I don't know, weekly or monthly for the rest of your life, for whatever it is, 10,000, something around there, 50,000. Like, your odds, I think, on that one are much better. So I'm like, man, I'll take that. If I win the lottery, I'd be buying you a ticket to come skate my 6-foot ticket to a video. Deal. I take that offer. I have to go visit family, and I'll buy my Lynn's ticket then. She want to go see her family. I think she's going next year. They go do a pray at the temple, whatever, for her parents in Sydney. So, yeah, Australia is beautiful. I went there the one time, '07, Sydney, and then went up to Cairns for a few days with the rainforest and the zoo, Great Barrier Reef. We only snorkeled. I didn't get my dive certification, but snorkel was actually just as fine. So that was it was an expensive little trip. I was there 3 weeks. They stayed a whole month. So, but yeah, it's a different vibe there. It's not the same as America. People try to do comparisons with other countries. A lot of America is stupid. They don't realize we do have it very well. We have one of the greatest resources on the planet. Right in my hometown. Um, Fresh water. 30 degrees? Where are you at? You Melbourne? Sydney. This is winter for you guys, right? I know when we went there, it was like fall. Um, Summer. Oh, he's doing Celsius. So I don't know the conversion, but when we went there, we go by degrees, and it was I went with one pair of baggy workout type pants and one like jacket, like a running thing, and the rest was all shorts and t-shirts, and it was cold there. And they had a newer Homer sister, and they had to turn on. They didn't even know how to turn. They had to turn the heat. 86. Nice. Oh, it's not here. Cleveland. It was like 0 degrees wind chill yesterday. It's stupid, and I think we broke records in the Cleveland area, Northern Ohio, this time of the year. It's usually not till January, February we hit zero and snow more or less. Most of the winter is January and February, but it started early. But it's like, well, maybe it'll end early. I'm like, wishful thinking. Now you probably just jinxed us. I said, now we're gonna go to March. I said, we'll talk. I'm ready for spring now, man. The older I get, I don't like the cold. My body don't like it. So, they could be good for inflammation, swelling. I thought about just going outside a couple times, just stand in the freaking foot of some bunch of snow. Yeah, just imagine more north. Screw that. Yeah, no thanks. Holy cow. I gotta get my foot down. I gotta keep the body moving, the blood flowing. But man, I leave my foot down too long. Blood flows all the way down there, and the pressure. Well, I was telling somebody, I said the guy at the car shop. I'm like, my foot looks like a red Michelin man. Now it's like broken up in red patches, whatever. So I'm probably ice it up when I get home before I do anything. Get off for a little bit, an hour, then try to get some homework done this afternoon. Maybe get the Christmas tree up. I usually don't do that, but I guess I will. Wow. Well, I win the lottery, Aaron. I'll get you a ticket, and you could come over and do your videos, whatever, and you can even take some snow back home. That'd be like TSA, the checkpoint. What's this white stuff? That's odd. Phoenix? Well, even Texas has been hit in the last couple of years. Something crazy. And they don't get snow in the south. So, Mother Nature, I don't even go there. This climate change bullshit. Whatever it is, Mother Nature does whatever it wants. As it wants, when it wants, how it wants. Whatever. Mother Nature does whatever. I mean, we contribute very minimal, in my opinion. If you've been around the world flying, even just flying across the United States, there is mountains and land and desert and forest like beyond the eye can see. Um, so, and our population is not booming. A lot of populations are not booming. So, statistically, so, um, and I think we've gotten better at managing, at least here. Now, other countries like India, China, are notorious for pollutants and pollution and destroying rivers and ecosystems or whatever. Um, so, yes, it happens, but it's not on the scale that cost taxpayers billions and billions and billions over the years. So, a money grab, I call it. Anyway, I gotta get going. Try to get some things done around the shop real quick in the building. Check the hatcheries. Make sure everything's all right. They're all gonna be hungry. Um, I wish I could suppress my appetite even more. Like take advantage of being like down about 7 pounds or so. But now my appetite's coming back. I'm like, I want to eat, and I'm a nibbler. It's like every 3 hours I gotta go get rest. Yes, mom. Just kidding. I just gotta keep my foot up. This is uh, this is it right now. You can see my ankle. I don't have an ankle. It's still swollen. All right, thanks, Aaron. Good morning to you. Early morning. Have a good one. Hope the tank works out and you get you some new angels. But this is what I gotta do. I put it down too long. I could barely fit in my shoes. They have these old Asics, whatever. They're war, so they got a wide front foot. So, oh man, I was trying to wear like whatever boot, whatever, and the pressure on my foot just kills. So, Howie's like beyond work. But all right, I'm gonna get going. The shop's here. Please come in, buy something, buy a plant. The deal on the live plants is still ongoing. Buy 3, get 1 free. Awesome deal. Beautiful live plants. There's some fish still BOGO deals right now, but there's a lot of stuff here in this little shop, and there's more livestock in the basement stuff. I have the dry good ordered, which is still not. It's checked in, but it's not 100% put away yet. They messed up the order, and I still have to fix that, get that taken care of. But been down. All right, y'all take care. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Stay cool if you're in the hot zone. Stay warm if you're in the cold zone. So I should be back Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be at the other building. Maybe I'll just do it over there. I got the 110s getting picked up. I got a couple maintenances I gotta make up. I got a lot on my plate next week for missing this past week. So a lot of makeup. Wish the weather was just getting a little bit better. All right, y'all take care. Thanks. I'm out. Bye.